So welcome to the Simple Sales System Step 5, which is where your irresistible offer comes in. So now we're going to get clients to a yes with the benefits of your irresistible offer. So we just did what do you like about what I just said, and now you're going to make an offer that is fully laden with benefits. And we're going to really focus on what is it that the customer wants. What are the results that they want? What are the benefits that they want? What do they want to achieve? So in order to easily enroll your clients into this program, your offer has got to be irresistible. And when you make an offer that is irresistible, the client can't help but say yes, even after you handle their questions and objections. And when your offer is exactly what your client is looking for, it is irresistible. And that is also the reason why when we start our programs, we start out by interviewing our clients and asking our clients, what is it that they are looking for? Because now you can know how to craft your offer to make that a match and make it irresistible. And so this is, again, where you're going to lay out the map, help your customers see how your program will get them their desired results. So you really, when you lay it out in a way that it's all about them and all about helping them get their results, that's what's going to make it irresistible. If the client believes your offer will get them their desired results, they don't really care how you do it, just so long as it's ethical and it sounds, easy and doable. If they believe your program can get them their results, that's what they want. That's what's going to get them to sign up and not be thinking about the price. Great way, as we're doing this, is to preempt objections. And so if you know what the most common objections are, you can preempt them in your offer. So it is a great place to get ahead of objections. And in the best offers, you can really head off your top objection. You're going to show why your offer is worth the money by creating the value in your conversation. Remember, if somebody says it costs too much or they can't afford it, it's really not a money issue, it's a value issue. And this is where we're going to show them the value. We're going to show them how another most common objection is, I don't have the time. So we're going to show them how this can fit with their time constraints. If another common objection is, I got to check with my significant other or spouse, and we can show them how their partner will want them to do this. So you're going to solve their problem with your offer. And your offer should get them through their step 2 answer, the what's holding them back. So remember, we figured out what's the gap, what's the information that they need to get from where they are now to where they want to be. And your offer is going to help them bridge that gap. And they need help to make this change so they can achieve their big why. So remember, in the beginning we asked them, what do you want? Why do you want it? And we were able to write down what their big why is and what is that big motivator. And we're going to tie it back in at the very end of our offer. So we're going to solve their problem so that they can achieve their big why and get that big benefit that they want to give back to themselves. So when you transition your irresistible offer, this is another critical step, and we're going to make it really easy. Just after we get the answer to what do you like about what I just said, I've noticed before, and I've done probably now 350 of these Simple Sales System conversations recently. And in the beginning, I noticed as I was giving them, I would ask, what do you like about what I just said? And then I would jump right into the offer. And I noticed it just didn't feel right. I felt like I kept getting salesy. And I found that there's a very, very simple way to avoid that. And it's simply by asking permission. And essentially, after I ask people, what do you like about what I just said? I ask them, would you like to hear about our program that's going to help you achieve your result, whatever that desired result is? And what I found is that when I ask that question, that transition question, and the client responds with a yes, they've just given you permission to make your offer. They want to hear your offer. This eliminates any feeling of salesy. It avoids any pushy energy, and it just creates an incredible flow. And I think out of the 350 of these that I've done, I think I've had only 2 people say no to that. And it's great because if I say, hey, do you want to hear about my offer? And they say no, fantastic. We can save some time and end the call. Usually, if somebody's on this call in the first place, they have a problem and they want you to solve it. And also, when we do our marketing, they're going to know that there's an offer involved in this conversation. So it's natural that you should have an offer in this conversation. But again, simply by asking, can I present this information to you? And they say yes. Or would you like to hear about it? And they say yes. That just makes such an easy transition. I found that to be very powerful. So how to make your offer irresistible. So it's critical when you tell your clients about the benefits that you offer over the features. Clients do not care about our features. They care about our benefits. So let me give you an example. I have a $120,000 program, and I had a client purchase it last year, and I had a lot of people ask me, well, what do you have inside a $120,000 program? What are all the things? Can I see the curriculum, the criteria? Let me see your webpage. And I didn't have any of those things. I didn't have a webpage. I didn't have a list of a curriculum of what we would do for the year. I didn't even have a list of deliverables. What I had was a conversation with the customer. They told me what they wanted. I priced it out to see what it would take for me to get them what they wanted. And then I told them about the program. And they couldn't sign up fast enough. And we focused on the benefits, on what results they wanted. I didn't talk about any features at all. I didn't talk about any curriculum or any steps or anything like that. We just focused on the client's results and the benefits. They believed that I could get them those results, so they hired us. So you're going to start with a list of 6 to 8 benefits that your client will get from your program. And I want you to, we're going to forget about the features for a moment. We're going to focus on the benefits. And I want you to start with the top results that your customer is seeking, and then lay out clear steps in your offer as to how your program will help the client achieve each results. Okay, so what I want you to do, we're going to do an exercise where you're going to write the top 3 to 5 benefits, and we're going to do it in a future-paced narrative. So you're going to show them how using your program they will achieve their results step by step over the duration of your program. This keeps them imagining themselves in the future having achieved their desired result. Okay, we're going to avoid this mistake. Most of the people who do not have any kind of formal training, they make the mistake and they offer their offer is focused on the features. And we're going to talk to you about what the features are there in just a moment as an example. And remember, our customers, they don't care at all about our features. They don't care how many modules they have to go through. They don't care how many hours it is. They don't care how many steps there are. They just care about their results. And can you get it to them? So you're going to focus on your benefits and results the clients will get after they hire you. So let's focus on features versus benefits. So here's an example with the program that you're in right now. If I were to say what a lot of people would do as an example of a mistake, so what not to do is say, in this program, you're going to get 3 live calls per month. You're also going to get 2 one-on-one calls with me. You're also going to get other coaching calls, for example. That doesn't really have any value because it really doesn't focus on the benefits. So let's focus on now the benefits. So 3 live calls per month. So on these calls, and I might say that you get 3 live calls per month, but I'm really going to focus on the benefits. We're going to help you. So this would be an example for somebody who is doing a health health and wellness example. We're going to help you on these 3 live calls per month. We're going to help you with your accountability calls to help you stick to your new plant-based whole foods meal plan, where we're going to have these 3 live accountability calls per month. That has way more value than just saying 3 live calls. Next one, 2 one-on-one calls per month. Let's say if you're a relationship coach, to help you find the relationship of your dreams, I will personally strategize your ideal partner attraction method twice per month. Okay, that has a much greater benefit, and it's really targeted to what is the customer result that they are looking for, that they're going to pay you for. As an example here, if you're a real estate professional, real estate listing chart, instead of just saying, here's a chart, we'll say, to help you move into your ideal home for your family, I'm going to create your top school districts listings monthly. And you're going to use this tool to go over that, to find your ideal home. Another one, just coaching calls, kind of general, all-encompassing coaching calls. I'm going to teach you the simple sales system to easily walk clients through an enrollment system to get them to a big yes. Okay, so that's an example of features versus benefits. So when you write out what your features are, we're going to focus on the benefits. So today we're going to write 3. We're going to start out with your top 3 benefits. Now, in this exact same vein, we want to focus on getting away from abstract and moving towards tangible results. So we don't want to, when we try to communicate our offer or our program, if we try to communicate the value of our program in abstract ideas, it's not going to work. It's going to be very, very hard to get anybody to pull out their credit card. And again, this is one of the biggest things that entrepreneurs struggle with when making their offer, is talking about their offer in abstract ideas. We need to get specific, tangible results. So I hear a lot of coaches come to me and say, and I ask, what do you do? And they reply, I help people get unstuck. That is probably the most common answer that I hear from coaches. And so let me give you an example of a tangible result. And so let's say it's the type of coach that helps people promote themselves with an ebook. So an example of an abstract idea of getting unstuck to a tangible result, you'll finally be able to publish your ebook. That is a tangible, specific, measurable result. Abstract idea, when I ask a lot of coaches, what do you do? They say, I sell freedom. Well, nobody believes that they need to hire us for freedom. Freedom may be a great result that they get after they pay us, but that's not what we sell. And it's very hard for people to know what they should pay for that, as opposed to, here's a tangible result. Through our 12-month program, we're going to teach you how to live and work in another country 3 months per year with your online business. Very tangible, specific, measurable result. Similarly, time, very abstract. I hear a lot of people say, I give you more time. Well, a tangible result is, we're going to create enough time for you that you're going to be able to spend 2 hours a day on your health. And that could be exercising. It could be being outdoors, doing all sorts of things. Money. I help people make more money. That is abstract. It's not specific. That could mean $1. It could mean $10 million. So here's a much more specific, tangible. We can help you increase sales $100,000 in the next 12 months. Absolutely tangible, measurable result. So when you are describing your benefits, we want to put them in the form of tangible, specific, measurable results to the best of your abilities. Okay. So one way to do that, and sometimes or frequently, we don't want to talk about results that we can't promise. You never want to overpromise. Sometimes it is just really, really hard to take this abstract idea and turn it into a tangible result. But one way that you can pretty much always do that successfully is with a client story. And client success stories make your offer real and believable. And so at the end of your success story, you want to tell a client testimonial in the form of a story. And this makes it really easy to go from that abstract to specific. And the more the client is similar to your prospect, the more the client has the same fears or challenges, the same objections, the better. And this is the proof that your customers need to help them buy. So, also, you want to give them a reason why your offer is priced so low. So sometimes it can be a little scary if we say we're offering, okay, this is a $6,000 program or a $12,000 program or a $25,000 program, and it's scary. We think this is such a big, high-priced offer. Well, the reality is you provide an incredible amount of value, and if you can get the customers the result that they are seeking, the value is actually probably even a lot higher than you're pricing it. If you really break it down and you really look at what should it be, it's actually you're probably giving it to them for a low price. And it's helpful to give a reason for the low price. So, for example, I'll talk about my Make Six Figures Working From Anywhere 12-month mastermind. So not this program, but the 12-month mastermind. That program is a group-only program. That program's $12,000. And I would say something like, the reason why I price this program at only $1,000 a month is because it only takes you, your first 2 customers, at $700 a month to pay for the entire program. That's a good reason for the price being where it is. Another thing when you're talking about the price is you can also compare the price to the cost of inaction. Now we will go into this much deeper when we talk about objections, and price being the number one objection. We'll talk about, well, what is the cost of not doing the program? And then you can also create scarcity. There's only 11 spots in this entire program. I'm emailing my entire list of 2,000 people. These 11 spots are going to be gone within the next 2 weeks for sure. Okay. The last thing we do after we tell them how much the program costs is we recap the benefits. Actually, I'm sorry, this is the second last thing we do. So we just told them what the price was. It's $2,000 a month. It's $1,000 a month, whatever the price is. We just told them that. We told them why it was that price, and now we're going to recap the benefits. So here's the recap. You're going to bullet point your benefits. Remind them of the results that they're going to achieve in these short bullets. Okay? Remember, in our example, I would tell people in the Make Six Figures Working From Anywhere Mastermind, you're going to, number 1, discover who your customers are, where to find them, and how to get them to find you. Number 2, we're going to show you how to create your lead magnet. Number 3, we're going to show you how to create simple Facebook ads to drive traffic to the lead magnet. Number 4, we're going to teach you the simple sales system, how to sell without selling. So I just recap the whole program in 15 seconds, 20 seconds. And your offer, while we took a long time going through learning how to craft the offer, your offer shouldn't take that long. I can do my entire offer in about 3 to 5 minutes. Maybe the first time you do it, as you're kind of working it out, it might start out being 7 to 10 minutes, but then we're going to winnow it down to about 3 to 5 minutes. It really, people don't want to spend 10 minutes listening to our offer. They want to get the goods and know that you can deliver the results, and you want to deliver it fairly efficiently. So even though the offer was short, a lot of people forget what all the benefits were. That's why we recap. So we want to recap to remind them that our program is exactly what they are seeking. Okay? And now we're going to tie it back in. So we're going to put a nice bow on this whole thing right now. We're going to tie it back into their big why. Their big why. And this is what's going to get them back into the desire mode. This is what's going to get them back into the yes, the imagining themselves in the future, getting the results that they desire. Okay, so and so as an example, when I just go and recap the benefits, I might say, as an example, I'll teach you the simple sales system. That's the last bullet point of the recap. And then finally, so that you can create an extra $10,000 a month, which is what's going to allow you to save for your children's education, pay off your debt, and finally take that vacation in Italy where you're going to go to the island of Capri and go check out the Blue Grotto and, you know, take your spouse on this amazing romantic Italian vacation. How does that sound to you? And so what I just did is I recapped, I reconnected the client's big why. Why are they doing this in the first place? And reminding them that very powerful image that they created in the very beginning of what are they trying to accomplish and that big reward that they're going to get when they actually arrive and get there. We're not going to create the price discount right now in this one. So here's your exercise. So start out by writing out 6 to 8 benefits your client will get from your offer. So right now, take out a pen and paper. We're going to write out 6 to 8 benefits. And then what I want you to do is select the top 3 out of the 6 to 8 benefits that you're going to deliver. What are the top 3 that the majority of your customers want? So we can put these in order of the top 1, 2, and 3 that your clients most want. And now we're going to write our offer. We're going to take those top 3 benefits and we're going to write our offer using these future pacing techniques. So you're going to walk them through your program. What's going to happen in the next 6 months in the program that is going to help them achieve their desired result step by step. So go ahead and write the benefits out now, 6 to 8 benefits, select the top 3, and let's create and turn those into future pacing benefits. Do that now, and we'll see you in the next section.